Hey guys, how is everyone today? Okay, before I start going into our topic for today, I want to raise the screen up. I realize I've got to do something there. Oh, I was so proud of myself for going live at right on time. Okay, so I need to explain something real quickly. My darling mother, right? Aren't mothers so great about letting us know what we're doing wrong? No, she was actually being really sweet. She said to me, you know, Jen, you keep looking away from the screen. And that is because she missed the announcement at the beginning of each video, or she's missing the announcement at the beginning of each video, that I am live on both Facebook. Hi, Facebook. And Instagram. Hi, Instagram. So I want you to think of these videos as if I am talking to a group. And sometimes when you're talking to a group, or when you're sitting in a group rather, you know that the speaker is looking around at different people in the group. That's all that's going on. Okay, that's done. Hi, I'm Jen from Peaceful Living Wellness, and please forgive me, I'm a little congested today. I'm going through some allergy shots right now, so I'm extra stuffy, but you know what? It's one of those things that you have to go through a little bit of suffering in order to have a lot of gain. I'm crossing my fingers because I'm allergic to the state. Well, of South Carolina. Well, I think that has a lot to do with our topic today about the peaceful power of pets. Because a lot of people say that they can't have pets in their lives because they have allergies. And actually, we have some new research coming out that says that, or shows that people who have pets in their lives actually build up a resistance to that allergy. And just like the allergy shots I'm getting right now, they're giving me shots full of the allergens that make me very ill. I know, crazy, right? But just like those allergy shots, having an animal come into your life and treating your allergies can actually help build your resistance. Okay, caveat on that. The research on that is very new, and so it is just now being tested. But theoretically, and with the basic findings, we can say that knowing that when we expose ourselves to allergens, we build resistance to them. So if you are super allergic to animals, where you will go into anaphylactic shock, no, don't do that. And never do allergy exposure unless you are under the care of an allergy doctor. So while I'm telling you about the new research that's out there, I do want you to make sure that you go to your allergy doctor or your ENT and make sure that this is something that is okay for you to do, so that you don't go into a seizure, or so that you don't go into shock. So that said, okay. Now, the other reason that I am on this topic today is because I am very excited to announce that my dear friend and colleague, Kimberly Halen, of the Unbridled Guru, and I are going to be putting on a workshop out at her ranch. And I am just tickled about this because we are doing this for parents. A lot of you have heard me talk about how I have a daughter who has anxiety, and it's really hard for her to maneuver, especially through middle school. You know how, speaking of the peaceful power of pets, my darling kitten just knocked over a whole stand of beads, and now they are all over my office. So sometimes the animals can be a little stressful. What can you do but laugh, right? The irony of the mess being created by the kitten while I'm talking about how pets are so good for us. What I can do about it. And honestly, it's funny. And I am perfectly capable and enjoy laughing at his antics, even though he is like a little tornado. Okay, so back to the workshop. The workshop is for parents, particularly parents of teens and tweens. Hi, Laura, missing you, girl. And what we are going to be doing is talking about mindfulness in parenting. The main focus is going to be on how to use mindful communication to get your children to engage in following your directions. Woo, right? And also how to use mindfulness to participate in self-care, so when your kids are driving you nuts, you don't lose your cool. And because that is something that has been so important in my life, that it is really, really hard not to lose my cool sometimes when my daughter is having a really rough day. And so I have to participate in deep self-care so that I can remain calm, I can remain at a lower level while she is up here. So this is why we're doing the workshop. We are going to be doing this on March 10th of 2019. I know it's not until spring, but I want to put it out there because we're doing some early bird pricing on this. And it's going to be $250 per person or $400 per couple. It's an all-day workshop with a catered lunch. And what it is working with Kim's amazing horses. This is equine assisted learning, and it is not something that you can find all over the place. This is a very unique experience. So I want to really encourage you to think about that you are getting two professionals, you are getting two coaches, two educational leaders who are going to help you be better parents and help you feel better. And that's the key, right? To feel better. And not only are you getting those two human beings, you are getting a whole herd of horses. Well, a herd, there's three. Okay, it's a herd to me. And you get Bartholomew the pig, because Bartholomew is a bundle of fun. Okay, and so we will be laughing all day long at Bart's antics. So you get the peaceful living power of horses, you get the peaceful living power of laughing at Bart, and you get lots and lots of super valuable education on how to feel better as a parent, how to communicate better as a parent, and how to have more empowered kids as a parent. All right, so that's what's going on with why I'm talking about animals. Now, on to the research. Hey, Stephanie Hennings, talking about peaceful. I've got two amazing women on here, y'all. So Instagram, these women are jumping into Facebook. Laura Jarrett of Laura Jarrett Coaching. She does mindful eating. So she teaches people how to really enjoy their food and how to do that in a very healthy way. And Stephanie Hennings, my travel partner, right? Stephanie is all about peaceful travel, and she's particularly focusing on peaceful and romantic travel for couples. So we partner on some things every now and again, and I cannot give her enough of a shout out. If you are looking for a romantic getaway or a family getaway, or a singles getaway, but she's focusing on couples and families mostly right now, reach out to Stephanie Hennings at travelessence.com, travelessence.com. Okay, enough with the commercials. So what is it about pets that is so great? Well, let's talk about the physiological effects of having pets. We have great physiological research that shows us that just having an animal in the same room with a person lowers their blood pressure, and it increases their happy hormones, particularly oxytocin, which is that relaxation hormone, but also dopamine, which is the happy hormone. And we found that this is true for adults and children alike. So you get lowered blood pressure, you get happier hormones, you get better heart health, and you get this peaceful relaxation effect from that cortisol. Hi, Rochelle. So good to see you. So, Rochelle, we're talking about why animals are so helpful to us for our peaceful living. And we have some great research out there showing the physiological effects. But I'll tell you guys what really caught my attention to inspire me to look into this more was a study came out recently about how just looking at pictures of puppies increases people's happiness. And again, they're looking at people's hormones. They are doing before and after surveys, interactive surveys to ask people how they're feeling. And just looking, what they found is that just looking at a picture of a puppy increases people's health and well-being. So here's the thing. I started off talking about allergies, and if you have allergies, you may want to ask your doctor if it would be a good idea for you to do some pet exposure. But you don't even have to have animals in the same room with you. You get a deeper effect if you do, but you don't have to. You can look at animals. And this is particularly great if you're not a dog or cat person or pig person like I am. And excuse me, again, allergies. But say you're like my friend Sean, who loves killer whales, or you're like my sister Lonnie, who loves dolphins, and you're not in a place where you can go out and see dolphins in the wild like we are here in Charleston, and we definitely don't see killer whales in the wild here in Charleston. You can just watch videos. You can just look at pictures of these animals and get these happiness effects. So how great is that? I mean, maybe you're a person who loves penguins, right? I'm not going to tell you to bring a penguin into your house as a pet. And Blackfin people, do not get after me that I am telling people to bring killer whales into their swimming pools as pets. I'm not. I'm saying look at the pictures, look at videos. And here's an even better step. Adopt a killer whale. Adopt a penguin. Adopt a dolphin. And what does this mean? Again, it doesn't mean bring them into your swimming pool. It means, excuse me, it means go to one of the fabulous organizations out there that does conservation for these species. And not only do you get to see pictures of your favorite animal, but you get to know that you're helping those animals. And again, what does that do for us? That gives us these happiness effects. That gives us the corticosteroids that help us feel happier. That gives us lowered blood pressure. And then finally, I was hoping that little man Charlie would come around, but I think that he scared himself when he knocked all the beads over. So again, if you can bring a pet into your home and love on that pet, that is going to give you the deepest effect. That is going to give you the mind, body, spirit connection that we talk about in yoga and mindfulness. Therapists use animals all the time in their practices, and they allow people to stroke the cat or the dog, mostly dogs in those situations. There are therapy dogs that go into retirement homes, skilled nursing facilities, and people are allowed to interact with the animals when, under normal circumstances, they maybe don't have enough bodily or mental capability to take care of an animal. And they get so much physiological and emotional happiness, so much physiological, I lost my word, health, so much emotional health out of that. That if you can find, hi Allie, oh, and Allie is a dog groomer in the Boise area. I know a few of my followers are in the Boise area. She has a mobile dog grooming business. Allie, I'm not sure if you guys have opened it yet, so let us know. And what a great thing to make your life easier so that you can bring that dog into your home and into your life, and you don't have to worry about taking it out to the groomer every 4 weeks or 6 weeks, that the groomer can come right to you. So bring in that mind, body, spirit connection. Take an animal and pet it, love on it. I'll tell you what, my daughter has an anxiety dog. His name is Swampy, or Oscar. His name is Oscar. We just call him Swampy. And he's my spokesperson for this video. He's who picture went out with his pirate hat on for Dogtoberfest. And let me tell you about what he does for her. People ask me all the time, well, how did you train him to be a therapy dog? And I say, you know what? He's really not a therapy dog. He is trained to help her bring her anxiety levels down. And all we did is that every time she was having a bad time, every time she was struggling with anxiety as he was a puppy, we gave him to her. Well, any dog trainer will let you know that dogs need a job. Dogs love to have a job. We specifically adopted a Shih Tzu because their job for their breed is to be loving and to sit on people's laps. So what he knows is that it is his job to sit on her lap, to give her loves, to snuggle with her, to snuffle on her when she's not feeling good. And he's great at it. He can pick it up from the tone of her voice. And what I love is that in the past, when I've had clients coming into my home, I'm not doing that anymore, he has gone up to them and given them love, because my clients are all stress management clients. He knows they're stressed out. And that's what he does. He hones in on that stress, and animals can feel it on an experiential level. So I invite you to look into our workshop. We're going to be putting out lots of social media about that coming up in the next weeks. TheUnbridledGuru.com. No, I'm sorry, that's completely wrong. Unbridled.guru. That's right, unbridled.guru. Sorry, Kim. Or on peacefullivingwellness.com. Lots of follows on social media. Please, you guys, share, share, share. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and share with your friends, because this is all about giving value, 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 and it doesn't cost anything. That said, I am accepting new clients, and I'm going to be starting a group in January. So 2 things. Please take the time to share with your friends who may need a little help managing their stress. Share with your friends who need a little bit more peace in their lives, and let them know that I'm accepting 3 new clients for my individual coaching, and I am also taking a list to start group coaching. It'll be through Zoom, so it's on the computer, in January, and that's going to be at a beta test price of only $150 per month for 2 hour-and-a-half sessions per month. So that's half price because I'm beta testing it. So jump on that deal. Let your friends know. I only have 8 spots available for that, and I already have 2 people who are on board for it. So the sooner we can get that list filled up, the sooner I can start working on getting it out there starting in January. Okay, you guys, have a great day and a wonderful week. And tune in next week to talk about, I don't know. I keep doing this. I don't know. Tune in next week to talk about, how about you guys give me some suggestions about what you may want me to talk about, because I seem to be taking inspiration on the moment, and I'm happy to do a talk on any peaceful living topic you like. All right, y'all. Have a great week. Bye now.